Good morning from our floating home. Christmas and New Year's out the way.
Yeah.
And now we're going to be heading out of London, which is a little bit sad. But equally looking forward to getting out into the countryside a bit more.
Yeah.
A bit more peace and quiet. Slower pace.
Last night I was asleep and someone started blasting drum and bass, which I do like drum and bass, but yeah, when you're asleep, you just feel like they're going to come in and like rob you.
Yeah, so you feel very much outside when you're in the boat. Yeah. Single pane windows, and it was like 2-3 boats along from us, I think. They turned it off after about an hour. I think they got told off. But 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night.
Well, I was fast asleep, so...
First stop today, we'll go to Sainsbury's, do a bit of shopping. There's a where we turned round maybe 2 videos ago, where we met the fuel boat. There's a 4-hour mooring there, so you can go straight into Sainsbury's.
Sainsbury's is probably my least favourite supermarket, but the fact that it's there and we're not going to have to like drive it all across, then you just got to allow it. And we've got to get a move on a little bit because there's some stoppages up past Watford or by Watford.
Just before Watford, I think.
Okay. We want to get past that because the stoppages, I can't remember, you've looked into it more than I have.
From the 8th until the 29th of this month, of January.
So we want to get past that really.
Yeah. Which we got about 4 or 5 days. It's on Monday and it's Wednesday today.
It's Thursday today.
Thursday today, is it?
And Thursday. We're going out on Saturday.
So we've got Thursday, Friday,
Sunday,
Monday. 3 days to get up past. It's lock 83. I'll put it on a map on the screen. It's a fair hike up, actually. We've got like 3-4 locks.
We better get moving because there's a weather warning for rain later as well. So. Been here ages.
Feels like it, doesn't it? Only a week. Just over a week.
About 10 days.
10 days. That's the longest we've been in this spot for ages.
I love it here.
Yeah, it's a nice park. This is Westbourne Park, Maida Hill, then you've got Portobello Road just down there, like Notting Hill, all that lovely area.
Yeah. I will not miss triple mooring.
I want some open
to the
space.
Land of no triple mooring.
Yeah, I want some open space. Sainsbury's ready. It's only like 20 minutes from over there.
We're also buying a dehumidifier.
Yeah, we had a bit of damp issue under the bed where the water pump is and where the accumulator tank and all the rest of it. A bit of mould on the walls. I think that's what's been making us feel a bit ill as well. Or not entirely, but partly to blame. So had a big old clean up yesterday in behind our drawers. I don't think I took a photo of the under by the bed, but yeah, it's all clean under there now. I'm just going to try and leave the bed open, air it as much as you can, and leave some dehumidifier.
It's cold in there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just lack of air circulation, really.
That was slidey last time.
Wasn't it?
A few moments later.
Ooh, definitely not supposed to bring the trolley that far, but you know.
This is a ridiculous amount of blackcurrant. 10 bottles of Danni's favourite. Cheapest it's been in ages, so stock up on the can. It's also very good ballast. Living the dream, eh?
Living the dream. A bit cold, but we'll make it work. I feel like now we've gone past that bit, like we're out of London, but we've still got ages yet.
Whole of Wembley, Alperton, Hayes, Southall,
Ages.
Uxbridge, all within the M25. We're making a bit of a change today. We're listening to a bit of music as we cruise because one of our friends said he can't believe you don't listen to music when you cruise. But obviously we can't really listen to music because we're filming all the time. So please ignore the Danny's drum and bass. It's like 11 AM.
Drum and bass.
Makes me want to hide my face.
Drum and bass in the face.
Never a dull moment. Just managed to pick this bloody up on the bow. Drag nearly went into the pot. Managed to get out of my hook.
Oh dear, goodness me.
We're going to pull over at the bins just up here in a minute, the nice shiny ones, and then sort it out.
Smells like
cinnamon
roll.
They're on the menu soon.
That's on your 12 list.
Yeah, it's January's, that is.
That's January.
12 things that we've got.
I said that mine was going to be gyozas, but I might make fire cider.
Oh, drive.
You're a bit away now.
Yeah, I know, because you got the bloody hook on the... Oh, you got right up. So jump off.
Very cool.
So we're just coming up to Alperton, which is where the next tap is. Going to fill up with water, as usual, every 4 days, 5 days, if we're lucky.
I think there's quite a bit in there still, isn't there?
Is there?
I don't know, I haven't checked.
Yeah, going to fill the water up and then head on, see how far we can get before it starts raining. Because essentially there's not far after we leave Alperton, you start coming into Hayes, and that's where a lot of trouble happens on the towpath. I don't know why in particular, but yeah, a lot of break-ins and stuff there. So we're going to try and avoid either stop way before that point or go right the way through and then get up towards Uxbridge. We'll see what the weather's doing, see when it gets dark.
Then we'll start chucking it down at 3.
Yeah, it's 12:30 now. By the time we fill up with water and stuff, we're going to be looking 1:15, 1:30 maybe.
Is it dry tomorrow?
Not sure.
Check. Check.
Yeah, today's the worst from 3 o'clock. Friday, Saturday, dry at the minute.
We're not free on Saturday.
I don't mind getting wet for a bit this evening. Fire's on, it's cosy in there. I don't mind pushing through.
We'll see. Hello!
Quick bowl of soup whilst the water's topping up, and we'll be underway.
Made by yours truly last night, because I'm well prepared.
Yeah. If you've got a big cruising day ahead, try and cook in advance. That's lovely.
Yeah.
1:10, well 8 minutes past 1, and we've been cruising for about 8 of that, so we got topped up by 1 o'clock on our way.
Had soup.
We're about an hour away from where we were moored. I don't know how to explain it, on the brand new bit with the rings and all that nice concrete flat bit.
Oh,
We walked down to the supermarket, it's like a Waitrose and stuff there. Hour away from there, which takes up to 2 o'clock, and then we'll gauge it, see if the weather's changed. If not, we've got to head right the way through then.
I've got to get my 10,000 steps in, so we should probably pull in before it gets too dark. I love that one that just sticks with him. He don't mind that he's different.
We're not going to risk going any further. It's like 2 o'clock, 10 to 2, but it's more than 2 hours to get out past Hayes, so we're not going to risk it tonight. We're going to moor up here, which is like Sudbury Hill, Greenford, Horsenden area. We've been here before. It's a nice little spot, and Danny's very excited about some local residents.
I think I just spotted some...
local residents. Talk about your local residents.
Oh, my local residents. So, my book, I'm going to try and read 12 books a year, 1 a month, and I started reading about a beaver book. I went through it last time when I went to Hobbycraft, and it's like a protected area for beavers, and I'm just reading about, they were extinct a couple hundred years ago mainly for their fur, And yeah, they're introducing them back into Britain. It's like a locked off area because they would cause absolute havoc on the canals. Can you imagine them building dams? Bless them. So we're going to walk through there. I'm sure we won't see them because they're nocturnal. And also I'm pretty sure I saw some oyster mushrooms, so we're going to go look at them as well. I'm going to do more foraging on this page. It's one of my passions, just don't really show it, do we?
Right, I'm nearly ready for more up here.
Fine then. I don't think there's anywhere for you to... Oh, there's a ring there. Is it? There's one. One ring. I can't see any. Oh yeah, there. Okay, yeah. They're quite small, aren't they? Oh, that's come along with leaps and bounds.
That's that right, can't I?
I can pull it in.
No, because the line got quite. Oh, let me just back a bit. It's coming again. Start again. Mate, you're welding up there. Don't look too far. Oh yeah, pop that right in my head.
Don't mind her.
That might be Kev.
Beautiful. I'd be certain that's Kev.
That was indeed Kevin. Kevin. Don't mind that. Here he is when he's been naughty. It's funny you can look at someone welding from this far away and it doesn't hurt your eyes. I wonder what the distance is when it does start to hurt. And you'll know.
Let's not do the math.
My eyes are gone anyway. That was in fact Kev, the welder, who did the hatches for us and helped with the water tank. Small world, the old boating community. He's working on the boat, the last boat that he ever made from scratch. Y-beams, lovely. What's it called? Lovely Y-beam. Loud and clear. My name's Danni.
My name is Danni and I love foraging. So I took up foraging mainly in lockdown in 2020. You just managed to discover more of your area, I think. But I always remember it fondly when I was younger and you picked blackberries and stuff. Very cute. So I'm going to go through this just a little bit today. I'll just do bits. Winter's not really the best time to be foraging. I'd say spring or autumn. I guess summer as well, depends what you want to get. But there are a couple of mushrooms about. I do keep an eye out when I'm walking around. But here's my little basket. You can obviously collect them in like whatever you've got really, but it is good practice to have a basket because once you pick a mushroom, the spores release. And when it's in a basket, obviously there's holes in it and then the spores can drop about and then they can keep growing more mushrooms.
Spread it.
Spread it. So I've got this knife. This is my favourite brand. It's a French. I can't click on it.
There you go, yeah.
So this is my Pride and Joy. This is my second one because I did use it as a bit of a spade before, which you shouldn't do. Don't do that. It's a mushroom knife. It's called Opinel. It's a French company made in France. And it's, yeah, they're mushroom knives. So obviously this folds down. You can cut the mushroom, but also it's got a little brush on it. So you can brush it off to identify. I also keep a little wooden bowl in there as well, just in case you've got berries and then they're not like floating about. But yeah, we'll go for a little walk. It is meant to rain in a minute and now we've just seen Kev. We'll probably
go to the pub.
But I'm doing dry January. Joe's not very good at this, but I will have a cup of tea in there.
To be fair, 4 days I've lasted. I thought it was better than that.
Also, one more thing. So a lot of people ask me about what books I use and stuff, and I do use a lot of resources and I use online. My main one, which is under the bed, I will find it out, but I'll get Joe to put a pretty picture here of it. It's a tiny little book. It's like this. It's a Collins book and it's food for free. That's what Joe bought me and it actually just sparked my interest. That book is battered now. It's been through its paces. So yeah, that's a really handy book just to keep in your pocket. When you see anything, then you can sort of look it up. Another one that they do as well, which I have got, is the same size in the same sort of brand or format, and it's about trees. And it's really important to know your trees as well as what you're foraging, because some mushrooms, it might look like something, but it doesn't grow.
I don't know where the food for free one's gone.
Oh.
But you got mushrooms.
Oh, okay. So this is it. So this is a tree one. And this is a mushroom one, but they've also got food for free, so that's more like varied, so that's berries and stuff. But it's really good to know your trees, and yeah, because some mushrooms will only grow on a certain tree. So like, for example, there's jelly ears, which will be a really common one, which we'll probably be able to find throughout this winter. And they only grow on elder. So then when you know that they only grow on elder, you'll be able to go to exactly the same spot in the summer, and then you'll be able to have elder flower, and obviously in the autumn then you'll get elder berries. So yeah, it's really interesting. It's just learning one thing at a time. It can be overwhelming, but just start with the basics. I love doing nettles, and that'll be something we do in the spring.
Nettles is a good start, isn't it?
Yeah, nettles is a safe one. Everyone knows what a nettle looks like. If not, then put your finger on it and you'll soon find out. And also wild garlic, which in America's called ramsons. Yeah, that's one of my favourites. So I do really like spring. Autumn's a better time for mushrooms. But yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys a bit more about that side of things. I think I'm gonna go for a walk now. Go to Hobbycraft, get Joe a little container, and also go past where I think I saw the oysters, which is probably 20 minutes the other way, but I don't think I can get to it either, but at least we can just go look at it. It's just going back to your roots, isn't it? I'm sure, well, our ancestors would have foraged for food.
Sisters.
We'll take my basket, but that's the reason that Lady Pennybun is called Lady Pennybuns, because we were foraging in Sweden. It was just like such a euphoric moment finding a pennybun mushroom. There's obviously certain places that are better for foraging than others. Forests are nice, sort of Scotland was good when we went up there, Sweden and all of that. Scandinavian countries are just stunning, but you can definitely forage anywhere. Ready? When you start foraging, you really see the world in a different light. Just walks and all, you just feel more connected. I do anyway.
What have we found then?
We have found, come this way.
You were saying about these the other day, weren't you?
Here we have jelly ears, because they look like ears, the ears of the wood. Look how funny they are. They use them a lot in Chinese cuisine. You don't really like them, do you? I've dehydrated them before. They're everywhere. They're so cute. They're on the tree all year round, but they sort of swell up in winter because of the water. But yeah, so what I was saying earlier, so this is an elder tree, so if it's not completely dead, no, it looks okay. So this will have elderflowers on it in the summer and elderberries. Look how cute they are.
You're having some or not?
Huh? No, because you don't ever want them. You have them in noodles? They're so cute. Look how cute that one is.
What, hot and sour soup?
Look how cute they are. They've got like little wrinkles, like little ears. I just love doing that. I thought they were sun then.
Oh, what are they? False?
No,
Cool
they're
up.
ink caps. Not ink caps. What are they called?
Wax cap.
Yeah, I think they're wax caps.
That'd be nice,
That
wouldn't
would have been delicious.
it? What are they?
Oysters.
What, all that?
Yeah, and there. Well, I think. Let me check. I reckon I can get through that.
Massive oysters. Go on.
Oh. I'm not 100% on trees, but they grow on quite a lot of trees. They normally grow on dead wood.
What about that tall one?
Yeah, but how am I going to get it?
I could get that.
You can't get that.
I could get that.
So I'm 95% sure they're oysters. They're a bit high up, so I'll leave them, but yeah, pick at your own risk. I'm not being responsible for any of you, but do your research. It's definitely, mushrooms are probably not the easiest thing to start with, but a lot of the greens that we pick aren't out in winter.
Welcome to Paradise Fields.
This is where the beavers are. They said you won't see them because they're nocturnal, but there's only a mum and a dad and some babies in here. They're actually quite territorial, so they couldn't have like more than 2 families in here, or more than 1 family, sorry.
Beavers are coming to Ealing.
My book's coming too. Look, they're chopping down those trees.
Oh wow.
You've been gnawing it then one. Oh, it's quite a big bit to pull down.
Good morning. Today we're hopefully going to get up to Uxbridge, aiming for Cowley Lock. There's a water point there, and then I think after that the next lock is one we need to get past for the stoppage, but we've got a couple extra days anyway, so might stop at Cowley Lock, might go a bit further.
So for the past couple months really, since it's been in London, we've been using laundrettes mainly for power reasons, but also water. But now we've got a generator and we're moving a bit more consistently, we'll be able to use the washing machine again, which I have really enjoyed the culture of going to a laundrette. Some of them are really funny. It's a funny place to be. But yeah, we use like any sort of eco-verb or the method stuff, and I also put this in. I bought this ages ago. It's called an eco egg. I think you're meant to like replace the beads so many washes just to help, because sometimes this stuff doesn't smell as strong as like stronger, more chemically things. So yeah, just going to put a wash on. Now we're lighting the fire as well. It's a lot easier to dry the clothes. The like interim period when it's not cold enough to put the fire on, but it's not quite warm enough to dry clothes is really hard on the boat. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the camera the right setting. I can tell you if we can go through the bridge without having to shout. There's a boat.
Yeah, I see it. He's getting stuck down, isn't he?
Yeah. This is fun. We can do this every time.
Yeah, this is fun. Yeah, so you keep an eye out, see if you can see around the corner in a minute.
Yeah. Clear. Yeah.
Yeah, clear.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Pleasure doing business.
Much obliged.
Yeah.
Having a bit of a nightmare with technology. The 1200 quid camera has decided it doesn't want the microphone to work again. Just gone to put our microphone plug into the iPhone and it's then water detected, so that's given up on us as well. Just gonna say we've pulled in at Hayes briefly.
We have got masala
Yeah,
fish.
have
The
a
guy in
takeaway.
there is so cute. The Pakistani hospitality is just second to none. So lovely. So we've got masala fish, which I've been dreaming about this, and a naan bread. I really wanted everything else, but
Thank you.
I
The restaurant's called Zara 1.
yeah, it's quite inconspicuous from the outside, but it is lovely. Guys are
Oh
lovely.
my god. Right, bear with us a minute.
So good.
For 13 quid, 2 whole fishes. Well, not
Well,
whole fish,
not
big
whole
big fish fillets. 2 naan breads, fresh out the tandoori oven. Salad, 6 pots of sauce. 13 quid. It's cheaper than you can
I
get
just
a
wanted-
single piece of cod.
I just wanted everything else on that menu, but honestly, I'm full now. Like, this is what we did before. We had like another side, and we had chicken,
Curry as well.
tandoori chicken wings, and all of it was amazing. But yeah, that's like I am full now.
An hour and a half up to Cowley Lock, first lock.
So we're going to stay at the bottom of the locks because there's water in the middle lock, and we've got quite a full tank, so we'll move tomorrow. I might do another clothes wash,
Then we can top it up on the way through.
and then we can top it up on the way through.
Yeah. Been a while. Concrete. Not bad. We left at 10:30 and it's, what did I just see, 2:15 or something? Yeah, 2:15. Not bad at all. Go do some, and we stopped for fish, yeah. Go do some chores now and probably catch up with you later on. Good morning. First things first, apologies for my hoodie. My normal clean hoodie, which was washed yesterday, is still a bit damp because on Danny's way out to empty the toilet, which she didn't do in the end, she managed to spill our wee over it.
Not much. You'll say that like there's loads. There's a couple drops. It'll be alright.
Secondly, Danny yesterday. Let's just get the Danny blame game out in a minute. I was complaining about the camera breaking, so I was doing a bit of research after I sent a snotty email to the person we bought off, as in the company we bought off, Jessup. After I emailed the company, quite a bit of a shitty email for me, it wasn't that bad, but I went back through the footage and seeing when the mic actually did drop out, and it's right in between when Danny was filming us coming out from under the bridge and then actually from being out under the bridge. So I thought that's a bit weird because you don't even put the camera down. What happened was Danny must have knocked the volume control level setting down from 1 to 0 and it's just blanked off all the audio. So it was quite an easy fix. Hopefully this is coming out alright. It's moving now, like the mic gain, so I fixed it. So we got the camera back. Yesterday we popped up to Screwfix and picked up.
Because they're a lot cheaper than in Tesco.
They are £6 cheaper in Screwfix than they are in Tesco's.
Don't buy them in
About
Tesco.
a tenner from Screwfix.
These
£9.
do bring back memories. We had these in our flat when we had our first flat together. And if I remember correctly, they fill up very quickly. There's like a little salt thing. The salt thing don't use every time, does it? But it fills up with liquid.
Yeah, it does fill up with liquid, yeah.
But it doesn't use the whole salt each time, is what I mean.
Oh, what, between empty? No,
Yeah.
The salt lasts quite a while.
We wanted to get some extra salt. They do a lavender one, but
Screwfix didn't have them in stock.
they didn't have them in stock, so we didn't get them.
Oh, it's heavy, isn't it? The salt. Whatever it is. So I think we said, but yeah, under the bed's quite damp around the water pump. I'm going to insulate the pipes with, I've got some actual pipe insulation, and I'm going to put this stuff around the accumulator tank and just hopefully make it a bit less damp, keep the moisture down, and yeah, hopefully the mould don't come back. Is that the right way around?
It doesn't look right.
Yeah, hang on a minute.
Is that a right
Oh, it is
way?
right, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You just have to shut that. I don't think they're made as well as they used to be. The plastic's thin. I mean, it doesn't make any difference.
Do you think there's a right way to put that on?
Oh, hang on. Yeah, we put the, it's us. These have got lines in and then they go. Why would that matter? Close like that, that's better. Oh, we haven't done that one. I'm just airing this out this morning / afternoon, so it's a bit of a sorry state. I have the hatch open for the first time in ages as well. Can go there. Ow! Oh.
You okay?
Yeah, caught my finger. So yeah, Danny's going back on Monday, is that right?
Monday.
Danny's going back on Monday to Somerset to work. He'll be away, so I've got a bit of time to do some DIY. I've just sorted out our ballast a bit more. One of the consequences of that, because we used to be leaning to port, but now I've moved the batteries and we've got lithium now, not as much weight on port side. I put some of the batteries over the other side in the bilge, and now our cupboard doors don't stay open.
Stay closed.
They don't stay closed, they stay open. So I need to put some latches on here for the first time. So that's on the list. Lots on the list. Should be a good week actually.
Without me.
A bit of peace and quiet without someone interrupting all the time. It's not very nice, is
I
it?
hope I come back to a brand new boat by the sounds of all the jobs you're going to get done in the time I'm away.
I'm going to let fire in a minute and then get on with some baking. I've already done bread this morning, aren't you, lucky girl? Richard Birdsnay's, like I learnt to bake off his book that Danny bought me. This is the third book I've got of his. Thank you, Danny. We are going to make, oh my god, cinnamon knots like they do in Norway, Denmark, Sweden. The real nice ones. We're going to give this a go.
Do you know what? That's just made me think.
What?
Could you use some cardamom?
You want half cardamom? It's just the butter that's flavoured, so yeah.
I really don't like cinnamon, so you're going to be eating
You
those
like
too.
that? You like those?
Yeah,
ones?
no, I do, to be fair. I would love some cardamom though.
Cardamom nuts. Then we're going to the cinema. We got Wonka tickets.
I'm going to take a chocolate bar and eat it. How long does it say it takes?
Makes 12 of them. Milk, eggs, flour, simple. Right. Teaspoon that on one side of the bowl. That's better. Right, now I've just got to let that chill for 45.
Does anyone can foods? Probably more to our American audience. I am very deep on homesteading and canning on YouTube. Like, I'm spending hours a day watching it. Well, not hours a day, that's a lie, but I am spending a lot. Yeah, no, I was.
Hours of it.
I love it. Just like growing your own veg and then canning it. Honestly, if and when we get a house, I'm gonna have a whole canning, preserving room. I'm so excited. So let me know if you watch anyone on YouTube that does that sort of thing, because I think I've drained the albums, but I'm sure there's others.
Slight issue. I misread his recipe, just another thing that's gone wrong with this. It's supposed to make 12 and we cut it into 6 with 2 extra little ones, so we've made 8 rather than 12, so some of them are a bit big, but we roll. Now time for a quick egg and milk wash. I think all the butter's come out. Cooked underneath?
Hard to tell, isn't it?
Oh.
Too hot?
It's too hot. But we ain't got time to eat it. Oh. Oh mate, that's so sweet and buttery. Oh my goodness.
Anyway, we have to go to the cinema now.
Yeah, we're running a little bit late for the cinema, so we'll love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to our patrons.
Thank you.
And join me next week for a load of DIY. Should be like some of our old school videos where more mishaps than this go on, I expect. Oh, I got sugar all over the book.
All over the book.
Oh, Richard. Right, bye.
Bye.